All right, welcome everyone to Introductory Performance Seminar. Today is August 22nd and we are ready to start. So as you know, that Introductory Performance Seminar, it's the seminar where you're going to perform your piece of music you've been working on. And in the second part of the seminar, we're going to talk about some musical concept, maybe learn, maybe review for some of you, some musical concept, and to see how we can even improve more on your music. All right, so let's get started. Let me take attendance. We have a full house today. It's so good to see familiar faces. Okay, so let's take attendance. We have Ariba is here. Good to see you back. Ethan is here. Welcome. Aria is here. Okay, Zvihan is here. Who else we have here? Ihan is here. Welcome, 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 guys. So we expecting few more students. Let me see who we got here. Hopefully they can join later. We're not going to wait for them. We're going to get started. All right, so please make sure you have your original sound for musician and we're ready to start. Here we go. We're going to start with let's start with Ethan. So Ethan, please introduce yourself and piece of music you're playing today.
I'm Ethan Moore and I will be playing The Hummingbird by Memory by Carl Sharon.
Nice. Oh, good job. Good job memorizing. Very good performance, Ethan. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic performance. Everybody clapping. Yeah, very confident. The rhythm was spot on and all the notes played accurately. So tell me about this piece. How was it for you to perform it?
Well, it's harder than it looks. The left hand is always jumping around, and the right hand is just sort of stays in place. You never have to move it.
Is this the second time playing this in performance seminar?
This time I'm playing it by memory.
By memory, yeah. Good job, good job, good job. Yes, I can see that you improved a lot on this piece. Very good. All right. Great job. And we're going to move on to the next performer, Aria. So please introduce yourself and tell the piece of music you're playing.
Hello, my name is Arya, and I'm going to be playing a short story by memory.
By memory, okay, great, guys. Good job in memorizing. Okay, very good. Nice and clean and steady. And I like that you really follow the dynamics and play the piano. Yes, how was it for learning this piece for you?
It was nice.
Yeah, was it hard for you to learn it?
At first, I found it a little bit hard, but now it's not as hard anymore.
Okay, all right. So you did a great job. It was nice and clean, and rhythm was spot on. Great performance. Good job, Aria. Okay, next performer, Ariba.
I'm Ariba, and I'm gonna be playing Spacewalk Rag.
Just 1 second, it's loading. Okay, here we go.
Sorry. Wait, I lost my place.
It's okay.
Wait, okay.
Very nice. I know that I've heard you playing this before. It's very cool piece. Yeah, very cool piece. Everybody clapping. Yeah, good job. I like your staccatos. It's really like you played it entertaining. Like this is very nice, entertaining piece. Very good. So how was it for you?
It was a little bit difficult for me at first. Getting the articulation right for the different hands was harder because the right hand articulation is a little bit different from the left hand. I feel like it's more emphasized on the left hand to be shorter. And then again, like I just got lost in the middle of the piece, so like that was bad.
Yes, it's definitely difficult and tricky to do different articulation with both hands. And also rhythm is not easy here.
Mm-hmm.
So it has this dancey, almost like dancey rhythm. So I know it was a little bit challenging for you, but it sounded really nice. Yeah, great performance, great performance.
Thanks.
Okay, and our next performer is Vihan. So Vihan, please introduce yourself and what are you going to be playing today?
Hi, my name is Vihan. I will be playing Whirling Leaves by memory.
Nice. Wow, very expressively performed. Very good, Vihan. Beautiful, beautiful job. At some moment, I really was thinking about those whirling leaves. Like you made it sound like really those leaves are whirling. Like, you know, when the beginning of fall, where leaves just start falling down and turning different colors. Yeah, very good. How was this performing this piece for you? How was it for you?
I've played it a lot. I've played it a long time ago, and then like in front of my aunt, and then she made it as a ringtone. And then I moved up and I stopped playing it. Then I came back to it because I'd taken a long break. I moved down a level. Then I came back to it, and I just memorized it really quick, and I was good with it because I'd played it before. It was kind of stuck.
Yes, it was familiar, so it was nice. But I'm sure this time you memorized it, and this time you added some dynamical changes. Like I heard nice crescendo, diminuendo. So that was really nice, really nice. Okay, great performance. So this is conclude our first part of the seminar, and we're gonna move to the second part. So I'm gonna ask you, what is it that you would like to work on today?
Me?
Yes, Vihan. Articulation, okay. So we could work on articulation. Vihan, what do you would like to work on today?
Like
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. So you could think about maybe something will come up as we're gonna speak about it. Okay, so articulation, who else? Ariba, what would you like to work on today?
Like for my piece.
Yeah, for your piece?
I think maybe other than making sure I don't get lost, just maybe dynamics and stuff to make it more, make it more interesting.
Okay, sounds good. Aria, what would you like to work on today?
I think I would like to work on, like playing it by memory sometimes, or like looking at a different place. It's kind of it's kind of harder than just looking at the keys and playing. So yeah, maybe I could work on
A memorization. Okay, guys, those are really good subjects that you want to work on. We have one more student joining us, so we're gonna let him perform, and then we're gonna talk about dynamic articulation and memorization techniques. All right, so we have here Brenton. Brenton, welcome. So you came in just in time, and Paris is here. Okay. All right, welcome Paris, welcome Brenton. You came just in time. All right, so we're gonna start with Brenton. Brenton, please introduce yourself. Please make sure you have your camera on and you have your original sound for musicians on as well. Okay, Brenton, what would you like to play? Please introduce yourself.
My name is Brenton, and I'm playing Minuet in C.
Okay. Yeah, really good job, Brenton. Good job. I see you worked a lot on this piece. Did you play by memory?
Not that much.
Okay, so you were trying to memorize this piece. Was nice and steady, all the notes played accurately. How was this performing for you?
It was good.
It was good. Yeah, did you enjoy the piece, learning it and playing it?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Great job. Okay, next and last performer, Paris. Please introduce yourself and what are you playing today?
My name is Paris and I'm playing a little piece.
Okay. Paris, really nice. Did you play by memory? Really good performance. Did you play by memory? Good job. Good job. Yes, a memorizing piece. You guys are doing great at memorizing your piece. Even Aria, you asked me about the memorization. I think you did a great job in memorizing your piece. So we're going to talk briefly, because we don't have that much time, just briefly about dynamic articulation memorization skills. So let me ask you this, since most of you played by memory, what helped you to memorize your pieces? Who can share this special, like a secret technique? How do you made it happen to play by memory?
For me, I just played it by the book a lot.
Like how many times? Like 300 or 500?
300.
300. Yeah. Many times, right?
Yeah.
But how did you know that you memorized it? Like what was the point for you that, oh, I know it, I can play it by memory? When did you realize that?
Well, one day I didn't bring my book on a. One day I didn't know where my book was, so I played it by memory. And he said, "This is really good." My teacher said, "Let's practice this by memory," and it's getting really good.
That's great. So you learn it by memory by mistake. You didn't even know that you know how to play it by memory, yes?
Yeah,
So yeah, so the most of the time, because you played it so many times, my advice to you guys, that would be like, don't be afraid. Even if you play in just a few measures, just close the book and test yourself. See how much you remember, because I 99% guarantee that you know how to play it by memory if you played it and practice and practice and practice. Okay, do you have any other suggestion on memorization? Paris, how did you memorize your piece?
I just practice. Voila, you got magic.
Yeah, you just play it over and over. But I wanted to ask you, when you're practicing, do you really pay attention of the musical patterns that you're playing?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah, because that's what helps a lot. Because if you know your patterns, if you know your chords, you don't have to memorize by each note separately. You're memorizing the whole pattern. Like, for example, in Paris' piece, I see left hand, it's all about patterns, right? The broken intervals. Yeah, you just need to know what kind of intervals you play melodically. And yes, here we go. You can memorize it. All right, great advices, guys. Is anybody else have a memorization technique advice? Yes, Ari.
So this isn't like learning it by mistake or like just practicing it a bunch of times. I actually focused on actually memorizing it. So I did the measures. I did times first. Then I did the first measure while looking at the keyboard, and then I did the second, and then third, and then fourth.
Yeah, so you memorize it measure by measure, like with a smaller section of the song. Yeah, that worked for you.
Yeah, and then I went backwards in measures, practicing those.
Backwards? Yeah, that's a great technique too. You guys giving such a great advices on memorization, and you have to just try it out for yourself different way. Some of you probably will find that it's much easier for you to play it many times, and then like your fingers start to remember, your brain start to remember, you kind of like know what kind of notes you need to play. For some of you, maybe you can notice the patterns that repeat it, and that's going to be easier. But maybe for some of you, what's going to work is just like working through the, like memorizing like a shorter section of the music. So you just have to try it for yourself and find what works for you. Okay, great. So let me see. We still have a time. So let's talk about articulation. Ariba's piece has a lot of articulation, staccato. So we're gonna use her piece as an example. Let's see. Okay. So who guys can tell me what articulation is? Maybe not everyone knows what articulation is.
Staccatos, legato.
Yeah, staccatos, legatos. Yeah. So let's do just the first line. You see the Arribas, let's take a look at the first line. You see Arribas has legatos in her right hand, and she has staccatos in your left hand. Arriba, could you go ahead and play just the first line for us again so we can hear that?
Yeah. Whoops. Where? Ah, sorry. I got lost again.
No, that was good enough. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah, no, you got a great job on playing connected notes right here. So the way that we're going to practice this kind of like a contrary articulation, you see, that's the most challenging type of articulation when you're doing different things with your hands. So I always suggest just practicing, for example, those two notes, and what we're gonna do with the left hand. We're gonna keep it on the keys, or we're gonna lift your left hand in this case.
We have to lift it really quickly.
Yeah, so we're gonna lift, but we're gonna hold the first note. So I want you guys just try for yourself, just those notes, not everything, just those notes. And the way we're gonna do, let's just practice left hand playing staccato. Who can tell me what notes are those that we're gonna play in left hand right here? Aria, do you know the notes that we're gonna play right here? Those two?
Can you zoom in on it?
I'll try to do my best to make it bigger. Okay, let me make it bigger. Yeah, so we'll just do this section.
Oh, wait, it's A.
No, it's on top of the B, and what's on top?
Oh, yeah, C and B.
The note is on top of the ledger line. Is it stepping notes or the skipping notes? Who can tell what kind of notes are we playing in left hand? But you close, Aria. You got the B. Yeah, you got the B. And what's going to be on top of the B? You got this, you got this. So this note, this is our middle C, right? On the ledger line. So what would be the higher than middle C?
Is it B and D?
Yeah, B and D. So can you go ahead and play B and D staccato together with your left hand? It's going to be higher where the middle C is.
Oh.
And how would you play it staccato? Yeah. Okay, and what note are you playing in the right hand?
G.
G. So the way we're gonna play, we're gonna hold G down while the left hand is gonna jump up like this. Can you play those notes this way? Left hand is moving a little bit. Yeah, but keep holding your right hand down. No, we're not gonna play second time. From the first time it goes up. It's not easy to do, isn't it, right? Who wants to try? Paris, do you want to try it? Just those two notes by playing staccato in the left hand. Paris is like, no, I'm not doing this. Okay, let's do hands separate. Let's just play left hand, B and D staccato. But unmute yourself. We're just doing B, and D. Those two notes. That's it. B and D, playing staccato. With finger 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Just to make sure you unmute yourself.
Yeah, so it's...
Paris is trying next. Yeah. Yes, you just got it. Hands together. But now let's make sure that left hand is jumping up and right hand staying. Yes, you got it. Great job. So you see, you want first kind of like let your hands to adjust to this different thing that you're doing with both hands, and then you can do. Yes, Vihan, do you want to try?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, right.
You know what you're doing? Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very good. So who else wants to try?
I'll try.
Ethan? I heard both hands stayed on the note, which we only need to keep right hand down, but the left hand is jumping in staccato. Yes. Yeah, Arya, do you want to try again? Yeah? Okay, let's try again. Yes, yeah, this time was much better. So you see, it's tricky, but it's doable. You just need to practice like in the shorter segments of the music. Excellent job, guys. You memorized your pieces. You played expressively. So continue practicing. Thank you so much for playing and participating in conversation today, and for all your feedback and input. Okay, you have a good rest of the day. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Bye.